There's a coup d'etat in Guinea Bissau, but we are hearing all kinds of things about whether it was a genuine coup or it's a coup to extend the president's situation. Bello, what was the situation before the coup occurred? What was the security situation and the election situation?
Well, first of all, the parliament was dissolved because the parliamentary election should have happened somewhere last year, around December, I think. But after the coup attempt in 2023, the president dissolved the parliament, but then it was an opposition-controlled legislature. You know, they have this semi-presidential system between the French system.
Yeah.
So, and then his term actually expired in February.
This is the president?
Yeah, his term actually expired in February.
Is he a former soldier?
He is a former soldier. Okay. His term actually expired in February, but he extended his term up to, what do you call it? November, where he contested for the election. So there are those who believe that. Even President Jonathan himself.
So there was tension in Guinea-Bissau before the election?
Yeah, because the main opposition party was actually barred from the election, which is the Popular Party for Independence of Guinea. That they led, which led, what do you call it? The struggle for independence.
This is Guinea-Bissau?
Yeah, Guinea-Bissau.
Okay.
And then it's also not surprising that he had to use Senegal for exit, because Senegal is actually the most influential country when it comes to dealing with Guinea-Bissau. Moreover, the independence of Guinea-Bissau was highly influenced by support Amilcar Cabral got from Sekou Touré and then Nkrumah's Moral Bank.
Amilcar Cabral is Guinea-Bissau?
Yeah, Guinea-Bissau. And Sekou Touré is Guinea-Conakry. So after the independence in Guinea-Conakry, they encouraged, and then by then Nkrumah was also in Guinea in his exile. And it's also no surprise that the flag actually reflects some semblance with the Ghanaian flag.
Yeah, the star is in there. Yeah. Okay. So who is this?
This is the General
who was taking over?
Yeah, who took over.
Was he the chief of defense staff?
Yeah, he was actually the head of the army at the time.
And this is the head of state at the time?
Yeah, this was
the exiled head of
Minister of Finance, and now he has not been appointed as a prime minister.
Oh, I see.
So it's also, you see, this also reinforces the idea that...
So is it a palace coup?
More like a ceremonial coup, as President Jonathan said.
Oh, just to keep the same people in power?
Yeah, that's what people, as analysts are saying, that it was a way of protecting, more like vested interests. It could not be the same people, but then vested interests, because he was baffled, per his own admission, that he was baffled that, I mean, he's witnessed coup d'etats in Africa. So he was surprised that a coup d'etat occurred, and then the president is allowed to come and announce the coup d'etat in a press conference. He doesn't understand how that
The president did that?
What did the president?
No, the president announced the coup d'etat.
Yeah,
the president of Guinea-Bissau. He came and said, I've been overthrown.
He was overthrown. That's what President Jonathan.
That I've been overthrown, so I'm going.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't understand it.
But what, you know, by then
there's no video of this.
I haven't really come across the video, but President Jonathan still was the head of the observer mission. So they were in the
so they were still there.
They were still there when the coup occurred, actually.
So why the election results were looking RI for the
immediately after polls closed and counting began, I think both candidates declared the victory.
The president
Sissoko Mbalo declared to have won, and then Fernando Diaz also declared himself a winner. But also there's another twist to it. If indeed it's a ceremonial coup, then it could be a scenario whereby he felt threatened by the potential return of the PAIG.
The old party. The
old party he barred from. When he barred Simon Pereira from contesting the election. Okay. When he banned Pereira from contesting the election, so they backed Diaz in an alliance. Okay, so the party Friends of Guinea, which is the main leading opposition, was barred from the election. So they decided to throw their weight behind Simon Diaz. So perhaps if indeed it was ceremonial coup, it means that he was threatened by the potential return to power of the PAIG through Simon Diaz.
Okay.
And that could go so to... And then
who was controlling parliament by the time the election results were coming?
The opposition party. No, by then parliament was dissolved.
But I mean, this was not a parliamenary election. It was only presidential
election.
Oh yeah, French.
But prior to the dissolution of the parliament...
Yeah, but after that they will vote people into parliament.
So prior to the dissolution of parliament, the former Liberation Party had majority of the seats in parliament.
Okay.
And then so Ghana issued a statement condemning the coup as well, yeah. And then also statement from AU. And then so far now Nigeria has equally given asylum to Diaz. So
the opposition leader.
Yeah, he's now in Abuja. Nigerian embassy. No, he's Nigerian embassy in Guinea-Bissau. So far now we are caught in between. How does ECOWAS respond to the coup d'etat?
Given what's happening in Burkina, Mali. And
this also a marked departure from those ones. Those ones were fueled, for lack of a better word, security concerns.
But the coup is a coup.
No, the coup is a coup, but we need to look at the context as well.
So you will say ECOWAS should back this coup? But
no, not that. So perhaps the approach should be a bit different. And then also...
So ECOWAS should remove the coup leaders?
And also, well, we wait to see. So ECOWAS has declared condemnation of the coup d'etat and called for restoration of constitutional order. What form would that take? We're yet to see. And then also another issue we need to look at. We still have a contingent of ECOWAS stabilization force in Guinea Bissau. And that's also give credence to the fact that people think it is indeed a ceremonial coup.
Why?
Because you remember prior to the 23 coup attempt, it took the intervention by the ECOWAS contingent to thwart the coup. So if indeed it happened as a coup against the government, perhaps they would have been alert at the time. But the fact that everything just happened so smoothly, the president was whisked away and it came to announce. So it looks more like...
This is a delegation.
This
is Mohamed Chambers.
Yeah, from Ghana. And this
so
is
Baba Kamara is the one leading this delegation also. The
yeah.
ambassador Baba Kamara.
Yeah.
He's also Ghanaian.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So I think the military leaders actually played a smart game.
So where is the former president? Is he in the country? Or is he going to Senegal?
No, he went to Senegal and from there he transited through Senegal to Congo Brazzaville.
That's where he is.
That's where he went so far. So I mean, ECOWAS sent, as ECOWAS chair, President Madabi actually traveled to
Guinea Bissau.
Guinea Bissau within
to talk to the revolutionary leaders.
But then we have...
What did he tell them? What conclusions did they come to?
Well, no major statement was released. There wasn't like an engagement, okay. Yeah. But then so far, Guinea Bissau has been suspended from all ECOWAS and AU activities, which is the first step.
Has Burkina made a statement about this?
No.
Neither Mali.
Yeah, and so let's also understand the fact that in as much as we have military regime in Guinea-Conakry, the posture of Doumbouya is less confrontational towards ECOWAS compared to the trial of Mali, Guinea, and also that could also be the fact that he has less of a security challenge as compared to these three countries. So the context of the coup might have shaped their response, and also ECOWAS has been somehow, should I say, for lack of a better word, accommodative of what you call Doumbouya, and he's been attempting to re-legitimize himself through an election, which is contesting. So now, Alex Tetson, I think, a lecturer in US, actually made an explanation of how international community responds to coup d'etat. We have 4 different steps. We have the hard rejection, where the coup makers are pressured to step down immediately, and the incumbent is restored. We have the soft rejection, where the incumbent is allowed to stand, but the coup makers are not permitted to rule. Then you also have the soft acceptance, where the coup is allowed to stand, but the coup makers are given a relative time period to restore democracy. And you have the hard, which is the hard acceptance, where the coup has fait accompli. So you have these 3 options that ECOWAS can choose one from.
ECOWAS?
Yeah, we're yet to see ECOWAS posture and the way forward. But so far, the initial suspension has taken place, and then the statement of rejection. And then I think by allowing the observers to safely exit the country, that is equally the military regime understanding the fact that you can't...
So ECOWAS observers have been guided out nicely.
Yeah, through Senegal.
Okay.
And that's what, and then also, another issue we need to look at, what would be the influence of Senegal around this period? Because we have some rupture between, Diomaye Faye, who is the president, and his prime minister.
They started quarreling?
Yeah, there's a dispute between Sonko, and that is actually fueled by IMF. And around some
Prime Minister is with IMF, I guess.
No, the Prime Minister is against IMF conditionalities because Senegal is compelled to go to IMF for some economic, support. But then when he made announced a flat rejection of IMF conditionality, he was expecting Diomaye Faye to
back him,
but from the president posture, it's more like, and there was also another issue around some reshuffling within the government, which happened without the support of Sonko. But then, from the look at the current arrangement, constitutionally, the president is supposed to be the head. But per internal party structure within the ruling, the PANSTEF party, Sonko still remains the head. So we have that kind of banter, which is more like the Nigerian situation in 1960, where the prime minister was.
Okay. We'll talk about Senegal on Thursday.
So now we've resolved the...
Yeah, so we're ending now.
Yeah, so now the observers are out, right? But with the fate of the troops is what has not been decided.
They may send them out.
Yeah, so far we don't know. I don't know the exact number, but then what would be their, would they be exited out? Or if indeed ECOWAS wants to also come hard at them, then ECOWAS has some
ground.
You remember the Gambian case?
Yeah.
Where we had to go with some gunboat diplomacy. But if you ask me of my suggestion, I think at this point we need a gunboat diplomacy. The point where we need to accommodate every coup maker is past gone.
Well, the question will be, which coup do you accommodate, which one don't you accommodate?